So this week we have Amara with us, and she is a Pakistani lady who has had some issues. Firstly, she would like to tackle any under eye discoloration that she feels that she has, because sometimes it can tend to be a little bit of a darker shade underneath her eye. Also, she wants to get really glamorous with her eye makeup as well. So I'm going to start with her upper eye makeup today, and then we're going to focus on the underneath the eye. I'm going to start by grooming the brows. I'm using a spoolie just to create the shape with the brows. I'm going to brush the hairs in the direction of the growth. So if they grow upwards at the front, you brush them in the upwards direction, and then you smoothen them out right across the arch of the brow. Then I'm going to use a Calenberry brush and some Anastasia Beverly Hills in a medium brown colour, and this is like a creamy consistency, and I'm going to very lightly feather it through the brows. Amara has a beautiful full brow anyway, so she doesn't need a massive amount of product in the hair. Always remember that brows are sisters and not twins, so it can be sometimes a little bit tricky to get them completely even, but just persevere and just see where you need a little bit more product in certain areas to make them as even as possible. So to create a dramatic eye look for Amara today, I am going to use a MAC paint pot called Laying Low, and it's kind of a peachy tone, and what that's going to do is neutralise any little bit of coolness on the upper eye area, because that tends to be the area where Asian ladies are most worried about. When applying this across the lid, be sure to keep the consistency very thin, and when you're applying it, only touch the skin very, very lightly. If it ends up going too heavy on the skin, it'll go a little bit kind of cakey and thick. I'm just setting the paint pot now so that any eyeshadow that I'm going to put on afterwards is going to stick to it and make it really, really intense. So now I'm applying some smokier kind of shades just into the socket and the outer corner of the eye. This creates almost like a feline shape, which is hugely popular now to elongate the eye. So Cloud 10 Beauty are now stocking these beautiful metallic Real Technique brushes, which I'm dying to use, and also these new eyeshadows called Eye of Horus. These eyeshadows are formulated in the style of the ancient Egyptians using waxes. They're also exceptionally long lasting and great for sensitive eyes. So Mara has told me that black eyeliner and mascara is a huge trend with Pakistani ladies. So for this particular look, I'm going to use the Eye of Horus eyeliner, felt tip pencil and matching mascara. You'll start by pressing it onto the lash line, as close to the lashes as you can. Look how black that is, and it just glides on nice and easily. To create a feel-on effect, I'm going to start from the outer corner of the eye. Ever so slightly with my nail, I'm going to lift up the outer corner so I can get right into the bed of the lashes. So now I'm going to focus on Amara's main concern, which is her under eye area. I'm going to use a slightly orange or peachy tone underneath the eye to neutralise the cool tones. If you don't have a concealer, you can use a matte orangey ready lipstick. I'm also going to use it with a really soft haired brush. This is by Calenberry and this is number 13. The softer the brush, the easier the blend, and then I'm going to set it with a translucent powder. I'm then going to go over it with a goldeny coloured base concealer, and I'm going to set that as well with the same powder. So after I've applied the golden base over the orangey tone concealer, I'm going to set the whole area with a very, very fine powder. Only fine powder should be used around the eye area. So I'm going to very, very lightly contour and sculpt the face with a very soft golden bronzer.